There's a variety of different deductions, reliefs and allowances available that can help you reduce how much tax you pay. But let's start by looking at those which apply specifically to businesses. Sunita Shroff has been talking to a partnership in London about some of them.
Sanko supply a large range of their school uniforms to retailers all over their region. Everything a student might need, including sports and casual wear. Not only this, they also sell direct to the public here from their shop in Hounslow. Like all businesses, Sanko can include in their accounts two different kinds of expenditure, capital and revenue, which can help reduce how much tax they pay. I asked one of the partners, Sandeep Sud, to explain the difference between the two.
Capital expenditure refers to all the assets we buy for the business, things like tools, fixtures and fittings, computers, that kind of thing. And all of these expenditures are normally eligible for capital allowances. And then there's revenue expenditure. And these aren't one-off expenditures, things that are involved in the day-to-day running of the business, like rent, rates, wages, salaries, the cost of your stock, that kind of thing.
And it's really important to get the distinction right between these, as different allowances or reliefs apply accordingly. It's also important to distinguish any private expenditure you've made through the business too, as you can't get tax relief for this. For example, things like personal clothes or personal goods are all non-allowable. And if you buy something that's primarily for your business, but you also use it personally, you won't be able to claim for all of it.
I bought a car on the business, which is a capital expense, but because I use it privately as well, I could only claim a proportion of the cost of the vehicle as a tax relief against my annual profits. The same goes for petrol as well, some of which is allowed as a business expense and some of it is not. It all really depends on the ratio of business to private mileage that you do.
If you're setting up a new business, there are also various other allowances which you can claim for in your first year of trading, and you can look these up on the Revenue and Customs website. This is Sunita Shroff reporting from Hounslow.
Bye-bye.
If you'd like some more information on the various tax allowances, deductions and reliefs you can get as a self-employed person with your own business, then you can click on the relevant link after you've watched this video. Another link you might also find useful takes you to a section all about the tax relief available for research and development. And this is provided to encourage small and medium-sized companies to invest in new ideas and projects. Aside from the various business allowances I've already mentioned, there are other kinds of assistance you may be entitled to as an individual, such as tax credits. Child tax credit and working tax credit might apply to you depending on your personal circumstances and income. If you want to see if you qualify for any of these, then you can use the special online questionnaire after you've watched this video. If you find you are eligible, you can then request a tax credits claim pack from the Tax Credits Helpline. Incidentally, it's important to remember that if you change from being employed to self-employed and you're already claiming tax credits, this is classed as a change of circumstances, and you need to let Revenue and Customs know straight away.